welcome back to Music with Ryan. As you just saw and heard, I went through the tune You Ain't Going Nowhere, or Easy Chair, by Bob Dylan. This is a really fun tune to improvise over and kind of get up on the neck a little bit. So I've kind of created kind of two passes around the solo, and get a chance to kind of get up on the neck a little bit and work on your tone. So the one of the big things about this lesson is we're going to be working out of the major pentatonic. Okay, that's what I really like, the sound of the major pentatonic for this tune. It's kind of like an Allman Brothers type of thing. You kind of hear that sound, right? And I just wanted to show you this scale real quick that I'm going to be using a lot in the tune. So okay, 3 octaves, so covering a big chunk of the neck, which is a great pattern and scale to know, especially to improvise. And I'm going to be working both of these solos out of all that stuff. So it's like on the low E string here, I'm going to show you, 3rd fret, and then it'll be 3, 5, 7 on the E, then 5, 7 on the A, and 5, 7, 9 on the D string, D string, and then 7, 9 on the G, and then you got to sneak your first finger in there, 8th fret on the B, 10, 12, then high E, 10, 12, 15. All right, then back down, 15, 10, 15, 12, 10, then B string, 12, 10, 8, G string, 9, 7, 9, 7, and then D string, 9, 7, 5. Okay, so we're gonna be working out of that. And I think you'll find it very useful for your playing. So this is just a preview lesson for the full-length version. And the full-length version is about 30 minutes here, and it's 3 backing tracks will come along with it. And PDF tabs, of course. And I walk through everything measure for measure, real slow. Check out my website, all the other instructional material I have over there if you're interested. For now, we're going to give you a little taste of how this lesson is going to roll out. And if you'd like what you're seeing, subscribe to my page, make a comment, let me know what you would like me to make a lesson of, or let me know what you thought about the video. All right, so here we go. Thanks for watching. All right, so let's go ahead and dive into the kind of the first go around here on You Ain't Going Nowhere. And make sure you watch the markings on the bottom of the staff. They're pick directions. All right, pay close attention to that. And the first 2 little squiggly lines at the beginning are just quarter note rests, because we kind of have a pickup into our solo. All right, so I'm gonna play those first few. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, go. All right, notice too, I'm using kind of my 1st and 3rd finger the whole time. You could probably do other things as well, but I think it's just kind of a good. We're going to be using the 1st and 3rd fingers for pretty much the whole solo. All right. And again, fingerings are kind of discretionary, but for this one, seems to be good. 1, 2. And it's really swingy. Ba boo ba boo ba boo. Not ba boo ba boo ba ba. Nope, it's really swung too, okay? Because that's just the groove of the tune. So let's break that down, that first measure too. I'm on the 5th fret of the A string there, and 5, 7 on the A, and 5, 7 on the D. And then I am going to slide. I'm going to pick and slide up to the 9th fret on that D string. And then it's tied over, so that note, that 9 in parentheses, means it's tied over to that note. I guess the tie means tie, but that note is the one that is kind of held. And so we have some syncopation there. We have 2 upstrokes. Down, up, up. And then I'm going to shift down to the 7th fret. And then 5th fret of the D. 7th fret of the A. Those 2 again. 1, 2. notice I'm keeping my first and third fingers really close to the fretboard. You know, they're not making big movements. Staying efficient with my moving around. And as you see, the second measure's got 3 upstrokes in a row, so I would take note of that because that's going to be one of the more tricky areas on the piece. Up, down, up. So I have the note tied over, and then there's a quarter note that starts on the off beat, and then I got those last 3 notes there. Just last time, 1, 2. And again, you might have to get used to picking and sliding right from 7 to 9. If that slide throws you off, I always say just take it out. You know, but it's right there for you when you're ready. And then the next measure has a 16th note hammer on there. And so usually a lot of my hammer-ons in my arrangements are 8th notes. One and, but not this one. 1E, and 2. 1E and 2. So it's kind of quick. You could almost turn into a grace note as long as you get to the next note at the right time. You know, you'll be all right. But right now I have marked a 16th note. Down, down, back to 5 on the D. And then 7 on the A, and that's a dotted quarter note, and then 5, 7 back on the A string there. So that measure alone, 3, 4. So yeah, again, we got dotted rhythm, we got notes in parentheses, syncopation, and so I got, you know, double up in there. Watch your pick stroke, make sure you tap your foot. Bum, 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 bum. Da-dum, da-dum, doo-dum, da. 1E and 4 and. I did that wrong. 3, 4.